That thing ever gonna shut off? About time. Alright, well, I just decided that I watched that video I just made, and that was some of the most riveting content I've seen on YouTube, so because of that, we're gonna go ahead and film the other side. Because, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys are paying attention. I'm trying to throw a video up every day, and I ain't gonna lie, it's harder than you'd think. So, what better way to make 2 days worth of videos than to film the same thing twice? I mean, who knows? Something crazy might happen. Get it on. We'll get it on tape. We'll get it on tape. We'll get it on tape. Oh God, I'm out of shape. All right, here we go. The old tried and true Craftsman. Got it on reverse. Here we go. Oh, fumble. Don't think I'm going to be on any NASCAR teams anytime. Maybe. Virtual NASCAR. Woo! There goes one. Anything's possible. Okay. So yeah, I was talking about the valve stems on these things. So, like the first time I put them on, it's like, all right, I'll check the air pressure. Go to check it. No air pressure valve. Hooky uppies. You had to crawl underneath the goddamn machine to fucking put air in it. Good times. Good times. Yeah, these tires have been around the block. They're still, got a little tread left in her. A little dry rot, but, you know, not everything can be brand new. If everything was brand new, then it'd be brand new, I guess. I'm not sure. I wish they were brand new, but you can have everything in life. Alright. So we're going to do the old foot roll technique. Up on the toes. And there she goes. Oh yeah, that was much better. It's like I've done that before. Why does that look like that's right. Come on. Cooperate. Cooperate. I thought switching hands would help, but apparently it doesn't. Not sure if I'm doing it faster by doing it slower. How's that technique? You like that? That's the nonsense technique. Yep. So yeah, skid loader's going back down below. She only sits up here in the house garage in the wintertime, so I can keep it in a quasi-heated condition. So it's just ready to go, but in the summer she goes below and some of the toys come up top. When I designed that lower garage, I designed it to fit that old International truck I got down there and this piece of machinery with bucket on and a little bit of extra room to walk behind the International. That was the main parameters, plus the staircase and all that shit. That was the main deal. It was like that building's gonna hold a skid loader in front of the International. That's the end of it. The other side is Cadillac deep, double deep car parking. So you can get 2 cars nose to tail and have enough room to throw something in like an ATV or a lawnmower, because I don't know a lot about how the world works, but the one thing I do know is your garage is never big enough. So when you design your garage, make it big. Otherwise you shall have tears of disappointment. I guarantee it. think that's one of the things that gets overlooked oftentimes. That, yeah, there's big enough for it to fit, but there's also big enough for it to fit and to be able to live your goddamn life without having to like do the sideways shuffle or the double stack crab crawl or whatever goddamn hocus pocus phony baloney shenanigans you got to get away with to use something. I was just joking around with my old man. I said we should have built that garage twice as wide and less deep, just that way you wouldn't have to move anything to get it out. You know, just make it like 6 stalls wide. He didn't think that was funny at all. I thought it was hilarious, but whatever. We fired up the Buick today, knocked the cobwebs out of the exhaust. He was supposed to fire the Taurus, but he didn't feel like doing that. He wanted to go. He wants to mow his yard. He bought a new John Deere lawnmower last year, and he's all excited to mow. It's his favorite thing in the world is to go mow the yard. Think about letting him come over and mow my yard. He likes it so much, but whatever. There's worse things in life. All right. Here we go. Round 2, 4, 4, 3. Round 4. Oh, I didn't get it all. Oh, malfunction. Malfunction override. Nope, I hit it hard enough. Maybe that one was just on extra tight. So funny story about these rims and tires. I know there's some guys online that are selling kits, snow tire kits. Well, I got news for you. You can just get tires and rims, and that's a kit. You just mount them. I'm not sure about the balancing. It's a skid loader, so I don't know if you have to balance skid loader tires. I'm going with probably not, since why the fuck would you waste your time? But these tires are so, I think they're bias plies actually. Extra traction. I'm not gonna give my secrets away. Did I miss one? Nope. Just weak. But anyways, since it didn't really matter how they were mounted, I just needed them technically mounted. I was like, oh, let's go to Walmart, you know, like, fuck. You can't screw a mount job up, can you? I mean, if you pick them up and they're not on the rims and there's no air, that's not right. So I can eyeball that. Dropped them off. Get a phone call a little while later. Yeah, we don't have a machine strong enough to mount these tires. I'm like, what? You don't have a machine strong enough? Like, no, we can't get the bead over. We physically can't, we're not strong enough, we don't have a strong enough machine. I was like, I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life. So I take them down to like a, whoop. I take them down to a place that does like big rigs, 18 wheelers or whatever. Oh, I'm fucking this up, something fierce. God damn it. Dude, the other one's so good. Let's try rolling it on this foot. Is that closer? Go gadget. Flanges clear. Yep. Yeah, Walmart ain't got the goods to mount these bad boys. I never heard anything like that in my life. I mean, I guess I don't know. And since I don't know, maybe there's something to it. But yeah. I mean, this is third season on those snow tires. They got a little wear on them. I mean, you can see that I still got a little bit of the nubs there. It's the turning on the dry that just wrecks them. So I try not to do too much. You know, if I got to move the machine in dry weather, I do like multi-point turns. I don't just crank and spin because they don't have the sidewall. I mean, they're not designed for skid loaders. I mean, skid loader tires are a little different than regular tires. So, but the difference is tremendous. I mean, I can plow uphill with these, like straight up the hill. Where with these, it's like you're completely out of control, sliding at all times, wrecking. I mean, granted, they're not the freshest tires, but even when they're for dirt. Some guy that pays his mortgage designed those for dirt, not for anything else. So, they're good for gripping dirt, not so good for gripping icy messes. But yeah, after you get a skid loader stuck a few times, that's when you start making some decisions on how you want to spend your free time on snowy days. You want to spend it shoveling stuck goddamn machinery out. Like the one that did it for me was, it was a late snow, probably 3 to 4 years ago. Yeah, probably 4 years ago now. So I didn't buy the tires that. Yeah, 4 years ago. I lost a tree. A tree came down over the driveway and blocked the driveway in. That's the only way you can get in and out of this. There's only one way in or out. That's the driveway. So I couldn't leave. And got the skid loader stuck. So I couldn't pull the tree, I couldn't move the skid loader, I couldn't shovel. The city, you know, they'd plowed everybody in. It was like 3 foot of snow at the end of the driveway. It was crazy. I had to like walk for it. I had to go for help. Yeah. That was the year I decided no more fucking around. Got better things to do than unstuck equipment. So that was the end of that. Did a little research, did a little reading, figured out what I wanted, then I started sourcing and just started using the old interwebs. But yeah. Oh well. I did the snow tire thing too. I mean, I think I kind of learned that from my brothers. I'm trying to think who got him first. I think it was my oldest brother. He threw some Blizzaks on a Acura he had, and when he moved to a non-snow part of the world, he gave me his lightly used snow tires, and I threw them on a Honda Civic, man. I think it was a battle tank. Couldn't get it stuck, even if you tried. And then my other brother, he started running snow tires too. He lived up in Snowbelt world, and that makes sense. So I just learned from those guys is like, you know, there's cost in being alive. You gotta, I mean, being alive ain't free. There's limited time, so you want to spend your time fucking around, being dead in a car wreck, or being stuck in a cold, shitty situation, or you want to spend a little hard-earned money and get yourself some good snow tires and stay not stuck, stay alive, be able to avoid a dipshit who's crashing into you. So I do, every year. Snow tires on car, snow tires on machinery. I mean, your other tires last longer because you ain't putting the miles on them. So yeah, that's it, kids. We are done. Let's lower these bad boys down and see if there's air in them. Oh, there's still a little air. We'll check the air after a bit. I think it's break time.